Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Imperfect Studio. I am Lon. Did you know that there's a kind of goose in Hawaii that doesn't migrate and loves strolling on volcanic lava fields? This painting introduced me to these fascinating creatures, so let's take a look together. When I was selecting a subject for my painting and researching the unique wildlife in Hawaii's national parks, I came across this remarkable goose, the Hawaiian goose, or nēnē. The name nēnē comes from the Hawaiian language, pronounced nēnē, mimicking the sound of the Hawaiian goose's call. Unlike the loud honk of a Canada goose, the nēnē's call is softer, almost like a low gurgling sound, resembling nēnē. Doesn't this remind you of the word whisper in Chinese? Whispering swallows speak on the beams, stirring up dreams with their gentle sounds. At first glance, the nēnē may not seem as enchanting as those bright red little birds, but it is the state bird of Hawaii and one of the rarest geese in the world. The nēnē looks similar to the common Canada goose found across North America, but it only lives in the Hawaiian Islands, mainly on the volcanic highlands and grasslands of the Big Island, Maui, and Kauai. While its ancestors were ancient Canada geese, the nēnē has evolved into a unique species over time. For example, since Hawaii lacked land predators in the past, these geese don't rely on waterways for survival like other geese do. Instead, they've adapted to life on land. They enjoy leisurely walking on the rugged lava terrain, even more so than swimming. This is why their feet aren't as webbed as those of other geese but are better suited for walking on land. The nēnē's fate was once on the brink of disaster. Due to the invasion of non-native predators and habitat destruction, their numbers dwindled to fewer than 50, nearly causing their extinction. Thankfully, thanks to strict conservation efforts and captive breeding, their population has now risen to over 3,000, still endangered, but with a glimmer of hope. What inspired me to paint the nēnē was the close relationship between the geese and their goslings. Like many geese species, the little ones love to hide under their mother's wings, where they feel warm and safe. This image struck me as particularly heartwarming. Unlike other geese that migrate long distances, the nēnē stays in Hawaii year-round, making their breeding season more flexible. The goslings hatch after about 30 days and are able to walk as soon as they're born, following their parents around to forage for food. The nēnē parents are very devoted, with the mother caring for the young and the father acting as a vigilant protector. The goslings stay with their parents until the next breeding season. I found some photos of goslings following their parents, but I didn't find any pictures of nēnē goslings hiding under their mother's wings. Maybe they're just too rare. However, the expressions and beak shapes of nēnē goslings give them a slightly rebellious look, like rebellious teenagers. But according to zoologists, they too, just like other goslings, snuggle under their mother's wings for warmth and protection. I decided to reference the posture of Canada goose parents and goslings, while adding the distinct features of the nēnē, to create a painting of a nēnē mother and gosling in close companionship. The nēnē is relatively small, with feathers that are brown with black and white stripes, and a distinctive creamy-colored ring around its neck that makes it look elegant and unique. I spent a lot of time adjusting this neck color. Sometimes it had too much black, sometimes too little, until I finally decided to stop, study it carefully, and use a palette knife to scrape off the excess paint and redo it until I was satisfied. The soft feathers on the mother's chest and the wings flowed smoothly in my painting. The blending of oil pastels perfectly captured the softness of the feathers on her chest. What I'm most satisfied with is the texture of the feathers on the mother's wings. The feather arrangement is orderly, and instead of focusing on intricate details, I used layers of white, brown, and black to show the texture. The spontaneous brush strokes of the oil pastels also gave the painting a natural feel, much more organic than if it had been meticulously detailed like machine-made art. Once finished, I felt pleased with the result. Imperfect? Perhaps, but so what? However, when I share this, I'd like to remind everyone, this isn't a Canada goose, it's the unique Hawaiian goose, the nēnē. If you visit Hawaii Volcanoes National Park or Haleakala National Park, you might see these geese strolling leisurely along the roadside. Remember to slow down when driving and give them some space, so the nēnē can continue to roam freely across Hawaiian land. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into my creative process. If you love painting and nature, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we continue exploring more fascinating stories together. More importantly, if you've been wanting to start painting, to express yourself, but feel held back by the fear of not being good enough, I hope my channel inspires you with this simple mantra. Imperfect? So what? Don't let perfectionism stop us from enjoying life. See you next time.